Good morning. Michael Boynton here from Town Hall. As folks are aware, if you've been watching the forecast, we are expecting a pretty significant midwinter storm to come through here tonight, mostly in the form of rain. It likely will start as a little bit of slush and kind of sloppiness at the very outset, but the temperature is going to be warming up all night long, and there is a ton of rain coming, up to potentially 3 inches of rain in a short period of time. High winds, and if you remember what we went through about 3 weeks ago with that late December storm, it has a lot of similar characteristics, possibly not as much water, but definitely high winds and a lot of rain. We could use your assistance on a number of things. First one is if you have the ability and know of a storm drain cover, storm drain, a catch basin close to your home or your business, and see that and it may be covered. If you can help us with that clearing, that'd be great. Or if you can't, please give a call to the DPW office and they will send someone out. DPW crews are out both yesterday and today as a result of the storm, the snowstorm, clearing storm drains to the greatest degree possible. So we are still working at that. We'll be working at that all day today in preparation for tonight's storm. Second thing, we do anticipate that there will likely be some level of power outages tomorrow. There will be down tree limbs, tree wires, trees on wires, and then potentially wires down as well. If you see a wire down or a tree on a wire, please call the police department, 911, and we will have someone from the police and fire departments investigate that. If you are calling to report a power outage, that call goes to Eversource. Please do not call 911 to report a power outage. The dispatch team is exceptionally busy, and we anticipate they'll be exceptionally busy handling emergency calls, and a power outage is not an emergency call. So please, it's important for two reasons. One, that doesn't overload the dispatch center, and the second thing is by getting, if you can call it in or certainly go online from a cell phone or what have you to eversource.com, report an outage. Put your street address in for that outage so that Eversource has a tracking on it. We will obviously interface with our partners at Eversource as the storm unfolds to better understand where the big magnitude of power outages might be if they occur. But it's important that every single resident, that if you experience an outage, report the outage directly to Eversource on their system, on their portal, so that they can get going. Again, it goes without saying, but please stay away from any down power lines. Don't take anything for granted, whether it's a communication line or a power line. Stay away, and we'll have emergency personnel assess it. Yesterday, we had a power line come down on Lovering Street, and that did some damage because that stayed live and burnt on the ground. So again, while we're worried about the wind and the trees and power outages, the bigger issue is going to be water, and there's going to be a lot of it between the rapidly increasing temperatures and melting snow and the just inundation of rain during the overnight hours. We expect the crews will be very busy. It's undoubtedly going to be a situation where there's going to be basement flooding. Some pumps are going to need to be going. We do remind everyone, please don't pump water into the street, especially this time of year. That water that comes out of people's basements or their properties onto the street, first off, it's illegal to do it. You can't do it by law. The second thing is you assume an immense amount of liability by doing it, because that water can impact traffic, can make a dangerous condition between water, or more likely this time of year, ice, and create travel conditions that are slippery and dangerous and potentially deadly. It is a bad situation, so we ask people, please don't do that. And police and DPW teams will be taking notice of that as we go through the storm. It's a tough time of year to have this because, again, we've just had a major snow event, but we're asking everyone's assistance and cooperation during this event, this storm event, starting this afternoon, probably about 4 or 5 o'clock, going through the early morning hours tomorrow morning. Medway DPW, Medway Police, Medway Fire, and our dispatch center will be staffed up, so we'll have additional personnel available to respond to emergencies as they may happen. And again, we're going to work with you and work with the community to get through this. So that's what I have for you from Town Hall as of right now. We're watching it and we'll respond accordingly. And anything you can do to assist, it may obviously assist yourself as well. So please, number one, be safe. We appreciate everything that you do for us, and it's our pleasure to serve you. Thank you.